Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are having a lovely one out there today. Listen, I had gotten something in my P.O. box a few days ago, and I just had time to finally get to it and to do a little quick P.O. box unboxing here on the channel today. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not do it really quick? So this, at least the name on the front, I'm never sure if it's actually who it's from, but as of right now, this was sent to me by Kevin. So Kevin, thank you so much for sending this over. There's a little fly, little fly running around here. All right, I know I'm not supposed to cut towards myself, so let me try not doing that and doing one of these. That works. And how about one more on this side? It's taped up really, really well. I gotta tell you, out of everything, before even getting to it, taped up extremely well. Okay, we're opening here. Just the shipment label is still on the front. I don't want anyone to necessarily see that. One more cut. I'm struggling with the box. Okay. We have on top. Okay, here we go. We have a letter of some sort answering the question, what can I do with excess packing material? We're about to find out. We're about to find out shortly. So yes, this is definitely from Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much. From Oregon. I love that. I love that. And I'm not going to show it, and I'm not going to read it, but Kevin always sends me a nice, like, typed up letter as well, which will give us a description of what's in here. Let's go ahead and jump into what's in the box. Hopefully there wasn't anything breakable when I just patted it. Okay, so first we have a book on top, which I will need to be doing some... Okay, you actually really did like an amazing job at the packing, because this thing is packed. Get it? Like packing material, it's packed. Literally just came out the box. All right, so we have some books in here. Let me just, it's taped as well. And then we can find out what the contents of this package are. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. You always got to find the one piece of tape that's holding it all together. So at least the first book that I can pull out, The Birth of the Rolling Stones and the Death of Brian Jones. Sympathy for the Devil, Paul Trinka. Now, even though we're listening to the Rolling Stones currently with Let It Bleed, don't know a lot about them. Don't know a lot about them historically. You know, we're kind of course, getting an education on that. But this will definitely fill in those gaps. Thank you so much for sending that over. We put that up top. And then, next, I can sneak in from the bottom and the tops. We have Madcap. This has to be about none other than Syd Barrett. The Half-Life of Syd Barrett, Pink Floyd's Lost Genius by Tim Willis. I love his pose. Just a sideways pose like that. Like a plangent wah-wah guitar chord, this book bends the Syd myth in new, exciting ways. We haven't listened to Pink Floyd in a while, have we? Is it perhaps time to pay a revisit of such? The most revealing account of Syd Barrett's life so far by Nick Kent. Thank you so much for that as well, Kevin. See, this is the reading material that's going to be good, you know, those long nights when I'm kept up. Instead of being on the phone, screen time and such, this would be the material that I should be filling in those late nights with. The last and third book, In the Jingle Jangle Jungle. This has to be Nick Cave before I even look. Never mind. Keeping Time with the Brian Jonestown Massacre. We're going to listen to a song by them. I really thought with the Jingle Jangle, it was going to be Nick Cave. Jingle, jangle, I love you. Here's the back of it. So this now, like I said, we haven't really listened to a lot from Brian Jonestown Massacre, and I'm off the top of my head, I don't remember the song. Just off the top of my head that we listened to, I can't remember. But that would definitely. I know that there were a lot of comments recommending a lot of different songs by them, but I don't remember. I have to revisit them here in the meantime. Sometimes just being honest, sometimes listen to bands, but if I don't like keep up on them and everything, sometimes I just kind of forget. But thank you so much for the books. In the Jingle Jangle Jungle, which I love, The Birth of the Rolling Stones and the Death of Brian Jones, and then Madcap to fill in Syd Barrett's life. Thank you so much, because especially with Syd, that's the one I'm most curious about with Syd Barrett, because I know that his life and the circumstances surrounding the later part of his life were very, very much interesting, to say the least. So really, really appreciate you sending over the reading material. Thank you so much for that lovely gift. I appreciate that. The rest of you, I hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you again, Kevin, for everything. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.